Oh hi, it's Darky. This is Stupid Stories number 1. So this story was when I was in kindergarten. I don't know how I remember this, but I guess it really scarred me. So this day started like any other day. I woke up, went to kindergarten. We did math or whatever, then it became lunch, my favorite part of the day. So every day I had a Nutella sandwich. That doesn't do anything for the story, but so it was Recce's. It was raining that day. I guess because we had inside Recce's. Just so you know, this place was cheap, like cheap. We used a baseball cap for a ball and they couldn't even get real Legos. But now I realized why they couldn't get real Legos, cause those are expensive as poop. But like these were huge, like Mega Bloks, put not even Mega Bloks, like the knockoff of the knockoff. So like I guess me and this other kid, let's name him Philly the Dinosaur. So Philly the Dinosaur was a kid that got on my nerves, I guess. So me and him wanted this big Mega Blok, and me and him were like playing tug of war with it. This went on for like 1 minute. So like I tried to do a epic gamer move on him by doing a 360 no scope, so I pulled the block above my head and then he pulled the block right toward his chest, and I didn't know that this happened. He cut my head open with this big frickin' Lego and I still have the scar. So then I said it hurt, then let go of the block, then like cause I was so strong I didn't know it was bleeding, so I continued playing for like 15 minutes. Then one of the teachers called me to desk or whatever and said that I stole the Lego from Philly the Dinosaur, and Philly had the audacity to tell on me for something he did. And you know how teachers only believe the kid that came first and don't even listen to the second kid. Yeah, that's what happened. And then I remember this exactly. I was trying to prove me innocence to the court and no one believed me. So then this other kid, let's name him Doug. Doug was my best friend. He was there from when Philly the Dinosaur tried stealing the block from me. So then he walks up and says, if Darky was trying to steal the block, why is his head bleeding? And like, you know, when you're a kid and like if you hear that you're bleeding you start bawling. Yeah, I started bawling, and then like the teachers checked my head and saw the blood and took me to the bathroom. And this was so embarrassing, I had to go to the girls' bathroom with the teacher and left the door open, and like the teachers said to like pray that I get better or whatever. So then all the girls started praying for me and the boys were supposed to pray for me, but they didn't, and none of the teachers were gonna make them cause they were taking care of me. So they're like taking care of me, right? And the boys were like playing in back, and this part is kind of funny. So let's Doug the good friend starts like fighting with Philly the Dinosaur, like arguing I should say, and then Philly the Dinosaur starts walking away, and then Doug, like if he was in the NFL, tackles the frick out of Philly, and then none of the teachers saw this and I started laughing a bit, and then Philly tries to tell a teacher, put like the school had like 3 teachers cause it was a really small school for preschool and kindergarten, and so Philly the Dinosaur tries to tell one of the teachers and Philly just gets ignored, and that part made my Pisco kindergarten mind laugh so much. So like 30 minutes later my mom shows up after the teachers called her, and she brings me to the hospital, and I got my sticks and had to get a bandage around my head, and then I got my sticks and went home, and that's kinda then end of the story. And I remember telling my mom if I could make it to this play. This tiny school was having the 3 little pigs, and my mom said I could, and also I was the smart pig, the one that built his house with bricks. So take that, Braden. Oh yeah, Braden, dumb. So yeah, that was it. Also after the play, like the play was in the middle of the day, so my mom was nice enough to let me get out of school early because she didn't want to come back 2 hours later. But like that's the story, so bye.